Carnegie Mellon University's complex standardized testing requirements for the high school class of 2026. That is the topic of today's video. My name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me and how you can work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process on my website, which is collegemeister.com. And if you're interested in learning about whether or not you are or your student is on track for selective college admission in the United States of America, visit areyouontracktogetin.com. Again, that's areyouontracktogetin.com, at which you will complete a free 3-minute assessment. Your results will be emailed to you right away, and they will help you clarify whether or not you are or your student is on track for selective college admission in the United States of America. First, let's review the fact that in early 2024, Carnegie Mellon University announced that it would be having a slightly updated standardized test requirement policy for students in the high school class of 2025. Carnegie Mellon is test optional. However, for students applying to the School of Computer Science, those students are strongly encouraged to submit either an SAT or ACT score, including the math subscore, to bolster their application strength and to aid in assessing their potential for success at Carnegie Mellon University. Let me make that very clear. If you are applying as a computer science student at Carnegie Mellon in the high school class of 2025, that's the college class of 2029, you should be submitting strong SAT or ACT scores in math. Period. End of story. That is what test encouraged is. But Carnegie Mellon has now updated its testing policy for the class of 2026. That's the high school class of 2026. And that therefore is the college class of 2030. And it is a complex and, dare I say, convoluted picture. Depending on the school at Carnegie Mellon you are applying to, you have a different test requirement policy. Carnegie Mellon is going to be test required for those students who want to become part of its class of 2030. Again, this is the high school class of 2026. If you are applying to the School of Computer Science, and if you are applying to the School of Computer Science, you must submit an SAT or ACT score. However, if you are applying to Carnegie Mellon's College of Fine Arts, Carnegie Mellon will remain test optional and continue to require portfolios or auditions. However, if you are applying to Carnegie Mellon for its College of Engineering, Dietrich College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Heinz College's Information Systems Program, Mellon College of Science, or Tepper School of Business, you are going to be engaging in a test flexible situation, which means the following. Students are required to submit test scores to complete their application. However, they may choose which type of test or tests they prefer to submit. The following test options are acceptable: the SAT, ACT, IB exam, Advanced Placement, Cambridge A-levels, and the French Baccalaureate, also known as Le Bac. Carnegie Mellon is committed to a holistic approach to admission where no single grade, score, or activity guarantees or disqualifies any candidate for consideration in the new admissions review process. We recognize that students bring a variety of strengths and experiences that can positively contribute to the university community, so a wide range of factors are considered when assessing an applicant's overall potential and fit for Carnegie Mellon University. Our admissions staff and application readers treat all applicants as individuals and prioritize a fair, contextual, and thorough admissions review to create a diverse and well-rounded student body. As we work with prospective students and high school counselors, we will encourage and advise students to submit scores that strengthen their application based on the program to which they are applying. In alignment with standard institutional processes, Carnegie Mellon University will continue to assess the role of all admissions requirements, including standardized test scores. So what we have here is a situation where Carnegie Mellon is telling you who they are. You know, there's a saying, when someone's telling you who he or she is, believe him or her. And that is the case here. Carnegie Mellon is telling you who it is. This policy is indicative of the fact that there are lots of power struggles within Carnegie Mellon. And in fact, the overall undergraduate university experience at Carnegie Mellon University is not a unified experience in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just saying that is a factual thing, and you need to know about it because Carnegie Mellon University has never been a school that could really sell itself as a one university. It is a school with different fiefdoms, i.e. different programs, different expectations of different types of professors, vastly different types of students depending on the major they're pursuing. And it's always had very different admission standards for the students, but it's also had very different student experiences depending on the track the student pursues. There has been relatively little effort to create a unified undergraduate experience. And if that doesn't bother you, Carnegie Mellon could be a great institution for you. But if you want to go to a school where you feel like you can be part of something greater than you and something sort of unified and everyone comes together on shared goals and principles, then Carnegie Mellon, I don't believe, is a school for you. And you should know about that because the fact that they could not get their ducks in a row at Carnegie Mellon and all agree that Carnegie Mellon is going to be test required, and these are the 2 or 3 tests, or these are the 3 or 4 tests, shows you how much power the individuals running the different programs have relative to the power that the overall administrators who run the university have or run the admissions program have. So just be aware of that. Again, I'm really not saying that to insult or compliment. I'm saying it to educate. The experience is extremely siloed depending on your academic goals, your academic course of study. Simply be aware of it. Again, that could be great for you. It may be insignificant, or you may be indifferent to that fact, or it may be really bothersome to you, but just know it is a fact. And Carnegie Mellon's new testing policy, which is highly convoluted, is indicative or symptomatic of the way in which Carnegie Mellon as an institution is running these days. Carnegie Mellon has gone in the wrong direction as it relates to simplicity of the undergraduate admissions process. It is getting more complex and it is getting more convoluted. Now, let's say that you have completed your application to Carnegie Mellon University. You're applying on the Common App, and you want to know if it's as strong as possible and whether or not in its current condition your application is going to give you an impressive, inconclusive, or an adequate chance of it getting admitted. You need my pre-read. Getting my pre-read now means having me review your entire application, just like an admissions officer or an admissions committee will review it later, and receiving by email no later than the time you reserve a comprehensive report highlighting what's working and what's not on your full Common App and your Carnegie Mellon Common App supplement. If you've yet to submit your Common App to Carnegie Mellon, my pre-read may motivate you to make adjustments to it before your deadline. If you've already submitted your Common App to Carnegie Mellon, my pre-read will prepare you for what I deem to be your likely admissions outcome at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. That report will be informational and entertaining. I call it infotainment, and it could help you a great deal. So if you want to learn more about my pre-read and purchase my pre-read now, go to mypreread.com. Again, that's mypreread.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process, go to my website, which is collegemeister.com. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and most importantly, stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.